Yeah, Outpost's gonna be good with the rogue because those aren't dropped in battle. I was already planning on playing the rogue, to be clear, but this I thought was actually gonna be bad, and I just realized it's actually really, really, really good. So I can put like Ruin Outpost Ruin, which is gonna be sick. Oh, it sounds like it'd be incredible. Let's drop the village and vampire mansion. I do want the storm temple. I can only have a maximum of 4 of these. I think I get the treasury away. Well, do I get the treasury away? Am I gonna go Marquis? So, speeding enemies' attacks up and making them weaker. And it's worth noting, like, a Marquis is a space that would otherwise be a forest, giving us the attack speed ourselves. I wonder if I go this. I'm like, forest, desert, rogue. I do like having access to Oblivion still. Maybe I don't need Beacon. Bloodgrove Battlefields. I mean, if I've turned the Vampire Mansion off, I'm turning Swamps off. So this takes us to Cemetery Ruin. I've got forests on, so I can keep Bloodgrove, but I could also just drop a grove in to make that an easier placement. What's the exact text on the temple? Storm Temple, a place of worship for the ancient god of lightning. His name is long forgotten. Strikes 2 random targets within its range with lightning every 5 seconds. Lightning cannot be evaded. This deck is too small. It's larger than 7. Effects of multiple temples can stack. I'm gonna send this. Time for learning. Let's also get that rogue out. Rogue on the 2nd, or take the rogue back to the 1st. I do still need to defeat these each multiple times, so it's not like I'm not making any progress by doing so, but... Let's try the rogue on the 3rd, actually. In order to test this deck. And then, if this kills us, we'll know a little bit to adjust after this point. So Arsenal unlocks a extra equipment slot and reduces item quality by 15%. Oh, well, where do I want to put this? Somewhere where I don't think I'm going to put anything else. That'll do. Ooh, we've got an amulet slot now. So I see the importance of the arsenal for the rogue. The rogue gets better bonuses from overlapping bonuses that they otherwise have access to. If they have 2 things that are modifying the same statistic, they will get an additional 10% to the combination of those 2. So having another slot that can possibly hold multiple different buffs at the same time, huge, monumental, incredible, gigantic, insanely big, large. I think a ruin should go there. I think it ought to go down here. We're not doing rocks. No, we can go thicker here. There's our Storm Temple. We can finally see what it... Oh, boy. Well, I see. I mean, hey, that hits 2 different lines at the same time. That might be our largest possibility. Oh, also, well, I guess I do want to pause after battles occasionally as the rogue. I'll deal with that more when we're getting more things summoned, I guess. Hold up, it strikes a random target, right? Yeah, 2 random targets in his range with lightning every 5 seconds. Oh, that should have been ready for a marquee. Oops. Yeah, there's a forest. There's our outposts. So the outpost I was going to put... Oh, that's the position for the outpost. Oh, that I can even put it right here. Holy hell. And it doesn't randomly hit unless you're specifically on that tile. So I don't know, to be clear. I'm still testing the Storm Temple. I'm operating under the ability, the mindset that it has the ability to strike these and kill them out of turn to manage the summons on the field. That might not be the case, but I'm about to learn it if that's the case. What? Burned forest? Huh? Trees were struck by lightning and burned to ashes and filled with a new power. +5 pure damage. Interesting. Let's get a cemetery on this low side. Ooh. I mean, first off, let's just equip the best items available to us the entire time. Ooh, magic shield of 73, nice. Weapons are even lower, unfortunately. Wee bit of evasion. That burn forest is huge and very cool and is going to dictate a lot of our positioning past this point. So I give up 2%. I assume, yeah. So it would burn the thicket, and the thicket would probably do the same. Like it would become a marquee. Oh, sorry. A thicket or a forest both become a marquee when they're next to a desert. So what I'm assuming is that either a forest or a thicket are both going to become a burned forest. So in that way, I'm assuming I don't put a thicket next to it because I would rather forests become burned forests because forests are less valuable than thickets. Well, I mean, the next thing that I have to do, obviously, is see if either of them gets sun-scorched or something. They do not. Ah, no, this is a problem. The outposts. Because the... I'm not going to be able to get blood groves nearby. Booger. Absolute booger. It's going to take like 3 full... blood groves to do that. I can have a blood grove on the outside, but it'll only ever affect 1 if I'm going ruins here, and ruins here in all of the spaces the outpost is applying to. Does it burn the grove? That'd be interesting to find out, but I can't place it near the thing, so I'd have to put the grove on the bottom line if I wanted to try that. I don't really want to try that just yet. Ideally, the grove was going to go in this position, and then I was going to go like Hungry Grove, maybe even. Or like Hungry Grove, Blood Grove, Hungry Grove. And then this is the only one that we don't get assistance with, and it takes 2 groves. I think I'm okay with that, actually. And then I can put another ruin there and there, actually. Actually, I'm way more a fan of this idea now. This is good. This is officially a good idea instead of saving a bad one. Hey, blood growth. I can hold the Oblivion for the first bad summon we get too. Oh, it's looking great. Finally, some equipment. Crit damage chance as well as pure damage. The more pure damage is going to be better for us, I think, still. Damage to wall and evasion. Slightly higher. And significantly higher. Beautiful. Hey, that one, Eagle. Probably a couple of hours at this point. At some point, I will have to break for like 5 or 10 minutes because we have an inspection happening today. But after that, I'll be right back. Get him. No, they all escaped. Why? It's exactly what I'm trying to stop. I never figured out the difference between yellow and orange rarity. Orange is rarer than yellow. Oh, 2 more forests. Burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Burn the cottage down. Let's get the attack speed and then attack speed on a scimitar as well. So both of these are enhancing our attack speed by 10%, which means combined, they are enhancing it by 20%, and another 10% on top of that. Wait. Another 10% on top of that is another 2%, giving us 22% attack speed, and then we add the 8 thickets. Sorry, the 4 thickets. Perfect. Ooh, and 5 on the armor as well. Great upgrade there. I was hoping it was almost over. I have to go to bed. It's more than okay. Olive Wool, the VODs are always here on Twitch as well as over on YouTube, split up appropriately into episodes. Oh, hello, buddy. I didn't even look at that body, but that looks new. It looked like a different thing to me. Welcome on in, Corn. Put down the desert. I'm gonna immediately obliviate that. No need to deal with sand spirits at all in this run, thank you. I do like the idea of putting down another cemetery, though. Beauty. Thicket stays as such. We get a village question mark? Man, should I be controlling the villagers question mark? I like them, but they were pretty potent to the rogue in particular. I'm gonna kill it. It's time for some decisive plays. Another grove? Does it go there? Do I want to get another grove on one of these corners? That would get it in the same line as the Storm Temple, giving me the ability to test that. But I really want to actually put it in this position. This is way better. I mean, I might just get another Storm Temple in the future and be able to test it from that. That's just a way better position for it. Gives me a lot more I can do. Whoop! Good weapon. Defense 5 and counter +5. Critical damage up. With a defense on that one too. I mean, we can put a pole arm in each pole arm. So we've got defense getting a little bit of a boost from that. Honestly, probably still not actually worth it overall. Oh, oops. Higher magic shield already had in the other hand. I think we'll be fine with the rest of the loot though. Hey, there we go. Another Storm Temple. Now, I mean, those are my 2 battle lines, really. I can't place it over there either. maximum space effect right now is really difficult. Eris, would you mind briefly explaining the Storm Temple, Burning Groves, and the castle-looking thingy under house? Yes, the castle-looking thing is the arsenal that we are using to unlock an additional equipment slot here in the Rogue Run. Also reduces item quality by 15% overall. The Storm Temple, I'm still learning what this is doing. Effects of multiple temples can stack. It will strike 2 random targets within its range with lightning every 5 seconds. Lightning cannot be evaded. So it seems like it's a good utility for killing a bunch of enemies on the same sphere, but it doesn't look like it strikes outside of battles, so you want to have a lot of enemies along the line in order to fight, at least as far as I'm seeing it so far. However, the Storm Temple is also putting anything that is a forest, so far as well as I'm aware, that is Kalinia, in either of those lines, into a burned forest, which is giving us plus pure damage rather than attack speed. Hey, Michael, man, good to see you. What can you say? Let's get a battlefield. I think it's time for the first battlefield. And that's a very good location for it. I do want another Storm Temple, but do I want it now? Not affecting as many spaces as I want it to. Guess that's just the geometry of the map. Storm temples do not stack. Effects of multiple temples can stack. Alright, either you or the game is lying. Lying implies intent. Don't worry, I don't actually mean lying. Ah! Level up! Plus 3 HP for each kill. Master of Fencing, the ability to attack simultaneously 2 targets. I think I'll be taking that. Just imagine critting 2 different targets at the same time. Ooh, yes. There's another outpost. Okay. The outpost and the Blood Grove both want to go in the same position is the problem that I'm running into. Loving all of the pure damage we're picking up from those, though. I mean, one thing I can do is just put it on the outside line and just get a bunch more pure damage if I really want. I have learned. Previously, I didn't learn, and now I have learned. Get him, outpost. I'm thinking that around the outpost up here, I'll play more of the cemeteries. So we'll go cemetery, cemetery, cemetery. Much more outcome from them. Thank you. Finally killing some of them. Another outpost. Probably don't need that just yet. Perfect. Okay. Crit damage chance. Yes, I do like the ability to increase our crit damage chance. Damage to wall is on that though. Damage to wall on the boots too. Let's go damage to wall on the boots as well as damage to wall on the amulet. I don't care about my crit chance at the moment. And let it run. So we've got defense, defense, some counter, some damage to wall. Decent stats otherwise. And obviously the impact of all of the thickets and the burnt forests. Ah, right, battlefields. Battlefield is a bad idea with Rogue. I keep forgetting that. Because obviously I'm just going to get the reward of killing a chest. At maximum. There's a thicket. Laying down, perfect. Oh my god, we've got the ruin just in time as well. That'll be on the other side there. blood groves, unfortunately. There's a forest, so that goes just anywhere along the top line, basically. We've also got the silverware for the extra damage against the undead. We have seen that one before. We're getting closer to the area where I would probably benefit from just doing all this slower. That is like pausing after each battle again. I don't want to just yet. Make me, game. Sincerely, actually make me have to do it. Otherwise, it just becomes a way to add another 20 minutes to every run I do for little reason. Oh boy. Good thicket. Good cemetery for similar area. And we have Katars. Perfect. Okay. Attack speed and crit damage chance. And this is attack speed and crit damage chance. We're going to replace both of our weapons with Katars. And now we have a crit damage chance of 28%. It is the 16% of joining those two, as well as another 4%. And then I have 4 more percent coming from somewhere. Where's my other 4% crit coming from? We also have the armor replacement here with even more crit damage chance and evasion bonus. Great to see those. I can put crit damage bonus or evasion bonus on my amulet. I'm gonna go the evasion bonus, I think. Keep myself a little bit safer. I could replace the boots for 8 more evasion. That's actually huge. I replace those. Yeah. I'm dodging half of the attacks. I'm doing 31% higher attack speed, and 1/3 of the time I'm critting instantly. Yes. That's what we're looking for. Ouch. The sand spirit is tough for us. Thank you for the oblivion, though. This is looking for... Oh, I had this already for something, didn't I? Oh, yes. No more sand spirits, please. We've had a very, very calm opening here because we had the ability to oblivion away anything that was a problem for us pretty easily. There's our village question mark, unfortunately, between 2 other things we're fighting in. Hopefully get a blood grove down there at some point. Okay, Fuss, Marauder, and Picky. Picky lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3 while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. That sounds really good this early. Marauder, fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. I'm doing that some of the time, but not all of the time. I think I go with Picky. My God, that's so many groves. Oh, I almost just want to put them all down. Okay, a grove on the same line as a storm temple doesn't necessarily become a burning grove instantly. I'm gonna enhance this lane. Much grovery. This lane is very grovery. Also get a outpost down there to help us out with a wee bit of it. Level 9, hello. Damage to wall and magic, and the crit damage chance, love it. Giant max HP, more max HP than I have. A Spear for counter and crit damage chance. I lose my attack speed bonuses multiplying if I take that, though. We can increase our critical damage. I actually might want to hold on to these. Wait, no, the armor gives us the attack speed as well as defense. Okay, armor gives us the attack speed and defense. And now I will keep the guitars, actually. Boots? Boots of just 24% evasion. Thank you. Yeah. I removed all of my evasive gear and I still have 28% evasion. Beautiful. Send it. I'm very much seeing the ridiculous effect of Arsenal upon the rogue. And I'm liking it. Yeah, those guys hurt. And unfortunately, ranged archers can appear behind them and continue helping them. Oof. Oh boy. I remember when I used to have health. Oh, what a time it was. Forest up there, a little thicket safely out here. Now the Oblivion has the ability to be dropped, you know, again, in any of these areas. This village seems the most dangerous thing to me consistently right now. Bye-bye. Now I can put down another storm temple too. I almost feel like I want to. Pure damage. So the pure damage is just coming from our burning forests at the moment. Multiple storm temples will stack their percentage chance. Or their effects, rather, apparently. It's just what the game says. Not having the ability to put it along the bottom line does hurt a little bit. I'm gonna try this. Top two lines are entirely just burning forests. Burn, baby, burn. Let's get a ruin. I mean, I can put that there. Oh, no, I was going to put the ruin here, right? No, I was going to put one here and one here. There we go. Two more escapes. We'll end that soon, you hear? Another forest for the burn. So that's something also that I wanted to check out there. This forest is in range of, well, actually, I guess this one also is. I was about to ask, like, if it's in range of two different storm temples on the same burned forest tile, will it, like, you know, turn it into regenerative soil or something like that? I played Terra Nil recently. It was really good. Play that demo on Steam. That's a level... What? Oh, it's so high in level, but it's so garbage in everything else. Man. Really? Oh, these weapons actually might not even be worth taking over what we have right now. Is that true? Is that even possible? No. The numbers are too big, you see. And when the numbers are too big, they do the numbers to the enemy, and then the enemy dies because the numbers were too big. That's what we're looking for. Two more forests. Goes after this battle. Another scammetry. Two forests up there. 2 more groves. Do I really want to continue Grovile over there? It's a better Pokemon than it is a strat. And that's saying something. I'm fine with that a little. Level 10 boots not better. So it's 21. Yeah, it will be. No matter what the contribution by the evasion bonus becomes. FYI routes, the max geometric mean for crit is when percentage damage is equal to 10 times crit chance. So getting a ton more crit chance converted into crit damage will buff you massively. Got it. Oh, the lightning. Oh, it's striking. It's absolutely striking indeed. Okay, we got the extra ruin. Good. That ruin goes there. Sand dune. Sand dune again. To another ziggurat. I don't put down the next battlefield. I shouldn't have put down the first battlefield. In retrospect. Okay, this Blood Grove goes right here. Oh man, it's gonna be good to get one like right there though. Oh, right there and then right there as well? Oh my god. I really need to... I need to put that one right there yet. So ultimately this Blood Grove is gonna cover this ruins as well as this ruins. That village needs to get nuked. That's a problem. It's not a village as much as it's a problem right now. Okay, fine. We'll... The first Blood Grove down there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a problem with a capital P. Thankfully, we have the magic shield. Otherwise, that was probably going to be the end of our life. More desert. Thank you for the help, crossbowman. That's a very sharp and long crossbow bolt you are wielding. Sand dunes, I guess, to start taking up some of this area. Okay, new equipment. So I can either get the 20% evasion as well as 12% evasion bonus after the fact. There's damage to all. Oh boy. Attack speed, counter, and evasion. I could just replace the... In fact, I just do replace the Gladius with that, getting the attack speed, counter, and bonus evasion. Damage to all versus defense. Damage to all and crit damage chance. Looks really good to me as well. The evasion bonus is looking less good than the extra pure damage from these boots. In terms of armor, critical damage, damage to all on the armor instead of an evasion bonus. I do really like damage to all at the moment because of our blocked spaces, like very, very chunky spaces of enemies. I think I will take that. Good level equipment. Getting absolutely out of control with it. And we're like halfway through the summon for the boss as well. Beautiful. I almost died in this fight. Hero gets +1 max HP for each trophy he gets since this hero was taken. Oops. That was almost very quickly lethal. Thankfully, it looks like it now won't be. Thicket there. Oh boy. It's still dicey though, I'll say that. I think it's the ziggurats that are really killing me right now. Oh man, I wish I had more vampirism. I just haven't been offered much vampirism equipment, unfortunately. Okay. I think I can do everything except for the village. I think I can legitimately survive those next couple fights except for the village. Ugh. It doesn't matter if I can't survive the village. If I ran right now, I could use 3 skulls in order to take back cheese, silverware, as well as the miner's pick. Or I could just retreat and keep 60% of all of the resources that I have at the moment, which is still size-ishable. Even if I do die, I can use the skulls. Yeah, so if I am resolved to use the skulls, then I want to just push for it. It's just whether or not I am going to do that. Let's try the first couple battles. I see. I might as well try it. Well, that was quite conclusive and quick. Mud Hut can now be upgraded, giving it just more slots for different equipment for us to hold. Not that great. War Camp, though, can be upgraded to give another 4% to the hero's strength. Also seems pretty good. Another Mud Hut down in the other area can be upgraded. Let's have a look at if we can build any of the buildings. Warehouse. Hey! A lumberjack is available. The river also requires more of the Orb of Unity, order made from chaos. I think I should get the lumberjack first. That makes exact sense. Okay, so the lumberjack says, after an expedition, will give you 1 stable branch for every completed loop, but no more than the amount of tiles around the lumberjack's hut. So is the amount of tiles around its hut the amount of forests around its hut? Or is it just like empty tiles? Either way, this wants to go here. So, we managed to stabilize a small section of the forest before. Now it's almost a real part of our world. You can go there and come back, knowing you won't disappear from reality. You can even chop down some of the wood, but not all at once. Consider it our mutual triumph. Our forester is not too talkative, but he knows what he's doing. He'll be supplying us with wood while you're away. And he's also a decent craftsman if need be. I can continue to make more forests around them, so will do. Short. We'll need more of the Orb of Evolution to continue doing that. All of the rest of those are at their fullest extent at the moment. Beautiful. What did we... I mean, first off, let's get rid of the battlefield. Did not use that in that deck at all. Spiders can be good for getting extra resources quite quickly. Rock, forest, desert. Yeah, the marquee was quite good. Or it would have been, but I wasn't really using it much. I kind of want to just get one storm temple total, just only one. I guess they don't come like that, unfortunately. My only feeling here is this doesn't give me the ability to look at much new stuff, possibly. Like our village, question mark, and then there's something there. Is it a new tile that I am yet to unlock? Or is it a version of the village that has been changed by something that I don't know how to change yet? Goblin Lookout, Battlefield, and Road Lanterns similar. Started to find at least a couple of the ones for the forest though. Eh? Oh, I'm writing the stuff with the book of memory. Got it. Marquee. The shrubs that form the marquee resent any rude intrusion into their well-settled routine. Anyone who goes against their stance of the local flora may expect a couple of scratches on their skin and thorns in the flesh, a gentle reminder to keep distance and respect one's personal space. The local flora is quick to learn that forcing one's way through thorny branches is a bad idea and relies on agility instead. A careless carnivore who bets it all on a single killer pounce might end up with a scratch maw instead of a full belly. Let's see if the village gives us any information that might tell us what we would do. There is no mention of places like this from times before the Oblivion. It looks like some madman tried to create an imitation of a village by scattering a bag of seeds and tending to them for a few dozen years. It's hard to understand how this imitation actually works, but the connection between the forest and these wood villages is quite obvious. If we assume the forest is a living organism, one may suggest this might be a unique response to the apocalypse, either as an expression of pain or an emergency adaptation to the events that occurred. Whatever it might be, you'd better not go knocking on doors of these false houses. It's quite possible the forest also created some inhabitants for them. Crazy idea. Village next to Event Mansion, make Event Village. Have done it. Count lands. You put the ransacked, you know, them called the thing. The vampires, you put them next to the village, it makes it a ransacked village. 3 loops later, it becomes a count's land, and it helps. Count's land. A village under the vampire's protection is often called a count's land. Houses in these villages are much more sturdy, rich, and beautiful. The same goes for their residents. But it would be too naive to think it's a sign of the vampire's philanthropy. For a vampire, a thriving human village is just another way to demonstrate their wealth and power. This fact, however, doesn't really concern the farmers as long as they're well-fed and safe. A few villagers missing after an audience with the Count is a small price to pay for a peaceful life, if it doesn't happen too often.